Hello everyone, my name is Brad, and today we are going to be talking about real estate. And joining me is Joyce Blackmere. She is the Director of Sales at Gemus Realtor Team. And Joyce, it's great to have you on.
Hi, Brad. Thanks for having me. So I am the Director of Sales and a real estate broker for the Gemus Real Estate Team. I've been in the business myself for just about 15 years now. My role on the team is to hire, train, and coach our sales agents. We currently have 6 sales agents on the road, and we service all of Windsor and Essex County. On our team, we're always looking for new, innovative ways to support our community and build our community. That's one of the things that is most important to us. So not only do we do that by selling homes, but we also take initiatives to support local businesses and local charities as well. Along with a top producing real estate team, we also own a property management company, Goldmar Property Management. We have a new home division, Gemus Homes, and we own a home renovation store, Doobie's Home Center. And most recently, we've opened a media and marketing company as well. So essentially what we're looking to do is build a really great world-class experience for our clients, to make sure that they have all of the expert advice and resources at their disposal to make the best decisions when it comes to buying or selling real estate.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I think it's wonderful that you guys are really busy throughout Windsor, and you're opening up you have all these like side businesses to kind of use that as like a way to give customers more than what maybe they're asking, especially if you're like a buyer or a seller. And right now, we're here talking about real estate, and within the last year, things have been changing a lot. What have you seen has been changing or been shifting within the last year compared to previous years?
Good question. So what I'll start with for sure is that we've had some really strict rules and regulations imposed on us through our governing bodies in order for us to even be able to continue to trade in real estate throughout COVID. It's required us to pivot and adapt quite quickly. As industry leaders, you just need to learn to shift your focus and look for different ways to be able to do business. We've been using video and technology since the inception of our team. So it was a really easy transition for us. We've had the opportunity to be able to relate to clients through virtual consultations, virtual showings, virtual offer presentations, and of course, we're supported with other electronic platforms for signatures and what have you. So this has been a really important factor for us to be able to maintain relationships with our clients throughout COVID, as well as build new relationships with clients that are looking to make moves or have to make moves to the area. With people not being able to get in their car and travel whenever they want to, we had the opportunity through virtual technologies to go into homes and do virtual showings for them on video so that they could get a real feel for the layout of homes and for any issues or problems or concerns for neighborhoods, etc. So it's been really great. On a day-to-day, being able to support our clients in that capacity has proven really advantageous. Another thing that we're seeing is that we're seeing more and more people that are moving here from out of area. So from like the GTA, Kitchener, Niagara region, they seem to be migrating down south to the Windsor and Essex area. So what we're seeing is that people, of course, we've all heard it, they're able to work remotely from home. So they're looking for, and they're able to find in Windsor and Essex more home, more space, more green, less commute time, just an overall general better quality of life for less money in the Windsor and Essex County area. So we're seeing a lot more of that as well.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I think the word advantageous is the word that I was thinking about when it comes to, really shifting over to the virtual side of things when it comes to doing real estate. And the fact that you guys were already prepared, that's great, and that's awesome. I think that would be a lot of really helpful for other people, especially if you're able to walk them through that.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So right now, with everything, being online, what do you think is the biggest challenge you're seeing in the market?
Well, I mean, it's no secret, and it's probably no surprise that the biggest challenge we're seeing right now has been a lack of inventory. It's been a huge driving force to the surge in prices, which has made it difficult for a lot of buyers, in particular those entry level buyers. It's been a challenge for them. It's not abnormal for us to see 10, 20, 30 or more offers on the table at any given time, and that's awesome for sellers. It's a fantastic seller's market. But when it comes to buyers, they can only choose one. So, that's been pretty tough. The pressure of the market has also been all but forcing buyers to make some pretty big decisions as well in a very short period of time. They're having to often get comfortable with putting in offers that don't have conditions in them. So that being said, market education through the use of Zoom or other virtual technologies, expertise and preparedness in advance when it comes to things like home inspections and financing is absolutely critical right now.
Yeah, there's so many different changes going on, and especially for, the first-time home buyers, it can definitely be a challenge. So what do you see on the horizon right now? What should people be looking for moving forward?
I would say that's a heavy loaded question. There's a lot to weigh in on there. And of course, none of us have a crystal ball. On one hand, I think that we're all hoping that the pressure starts to come off. And we are, in fact, seeing more and more listings come on the market, and they're starting to outweigh the number of sales, which is definitely a good thing. Our spring market is just around the corner as well, so that's definitely going to help as there's more inventory and more options available for buyers to choose from. It may take a little bit of the pressure off. On the other hand, one thing I don't want people to forget, we need to remember that Southwestern Ontario is a very popular location for both investors and immigration. And both of those things have been forced to slow down, and in some cases have halted altogether. So I will be very interested to see what happens when the borders open back up again and people are free to travel, to see if that there's an influx in that kind of investing. I think that a lot of people have been looking for opportunities to sort of make some change and make some moves. So we should probably keep a very close eye on that. Economically too, we should also keep in mind that there's a lot of really good things happening and projected for the pipeline in future. We take into consideration that we have the Gordie Howe Bridge and the mega hospital. There's a whole bunch of different residential and commercial things coming through the pipeline, university expansion. The local municipalities are investing a lot into tourism as well. So these are all things that are going to create a lot of consumer confidence as well. So I want to be very careful in the messaging, because I'm not sure I don't think it's necessarily wise for people to think that COVID and the lack of inventory has been the only driving factor in this market, because there's a lot of opportunity for growth, a lot of opportunity for new jobs, and in many cases, that's going to require some specialization. So we're bringing all sorts of people to the area for all different reasons, and that's something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's definitely something to keep an eye on. And I don't think you can just look at COVID and say, oh, it's just COVID, right? There's just so many other factors involved right now. So with that being said, how can people, get in touch with you if they would like to contact you?
So people can reach out to me directly through the Dan Gemus real estate team. Either myself or any one of our team members is happy to help. You can reach us at our office, 519-566-5565, 7 days a week. You can also email me directly. My email address is Joyce, Joyce, @dangemus.com. I'd also encourage people to learn more about our team. You can visit us online at dangemus.com.
Well, thank you, Joyce. Thank you for coming on the show, and thank you for your time as well.
Awesome. Thank you, Brad.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.